Hey everyone, it's Lynn Metler, aka Go To Travel Gal. Thanks for listening to the Boss to Boss podcast with my good friend Miro. And if you want to learn more about how you as an entrepreneur can travel free, come to gototravelgal.com/boss, BOSS, and you can download 10 free things that you can do right now to start traveling free, as well as my free ebook that shows you exactly how to earn the Southwest Companion Pass, which is the best perk, hands down, in travel because it lets you bring one person to always fly free with you on Southwest for up to 2 years. And it's really quite simple to earn, and I'll show you exactly how. Thanks so much.
Do you want to start a business, get out of the office, achieve happiness and success while crushing life? This is Boss to Boss, the place to be for that extra motivation to get up and follow your dreams while learning from the ones who have already done it. And now for your host, Miro Wieslow.
Welcome to Boss to Boss. Rants and recaps R&R 54. Let's get it. I need an awesome little intro song right now. Somebody want to make me one? Let me know. My producer's been slacking lately. Nah, Steve. You don't ever slack. You're the man. Anyways, another episode, another day. It's a great time. Great time to be alive. What's been going on lately? It's been a ton. Last week, I got back into kind of the old scheme, the old little way I used to do things, and kind of just talk to you based on how I feel today, and what's new and what's going on in the world of Hodgepodge and just in the world of Miro. And here I am. I'm back with a vengeance. Last week, I think I opened up a lot in specific aspects, specific things, especially with just the things I've kind of been battling lately. And that's been with the anxiety and the pressures on the job and the pressures of running a business and kind of being there at all times, available, and, just kind of taking everything as is and being responsible for all your actions. That was something that was something that's been in my mind lately a lot, and just that how it's not easy, how none of this is easy, and coming out there, putting yourself out there, putting yourself here in front of you, especially the way I've done. I'm here, and I'm not all talk. I'm all ears. I'm all, I'm gonna lay it on the line. That's, I guess, what I was trying to say secretly, though it wasn't coming out right away. I'm laying it all on the line, and I want you to know that I'm here and I'm in it. I'm in it to make it happen and to have you all along here with me for this journey. At the same time, I just want you to know that it's not easy. None of it's been easy. And when I have these struggles, these day-to-day struggles, I want you to know what it's like. I want you to know that things aren't perfect. Family, there's family things, there's health. Those things are very important. They top it all. At the end of the day, if you don't have health, if you don't find the time for yourself, if you don't find the time to eat right, to exercise, to show love, to be able to take the love that's around you, the love from your family and from your close ones, then what's the point of it all? Obviously, many of us, all types of people, we have different morals, different things of value in life. Though, no matter what it is, if you value the wrong things for the wrong reasons, like, for example, money, it's going to be really hard to get up to here, to get up to that next level. You can do it all you want. Obviously, people have done it and they were successful. Though at the end of the day, you might be alone. It might be lonely. It's not always so nice and easy to be at the top, especially if all you came in for is for the money. If you change that, though, and like I said before, after I came back from Thrive, and do something for purpose, The money, the money that helps you get by your living expenses, the money that will put your kids through college, hopefully, unless they make college for free, as I know some of you would like. That's a topic for a whole nother day, and that's a topic I don't want to get into right now because it will get a lot of people heated. Those listening, you know exactly who you are, and that's awesome. I want you to stay strong and stay strong about what you believe in and fully support it and believe it. I have nothing against that. Everybody has their own opinions and everybody is entitled to that. We are. With that, having something for a purpose, the money will come, the good will come. At the end of the day, it's the health that really matters. The health, the family, the love. I think those things are so key. And with it, you can build a steady foundation and do all these other things, such as running a business, such as employing others, such as providing for someone, for your family. If you can't control your own health, if you can't control your own values, if you don't have a place to live, a shelter, if you're not accepting and showing love, it's going to be really hard to do these other things in life. It truly is. It truly is. And there's moments where I neglected that. I put my head down and I just grinded. It's over this past year and 4 or 5 months it's been now since I started up Hodgepodge. There's moments where I put friends aside. I put loved ones aside. And then things happen, and it makes you really realize, you get humbled and you realize that it's not always all about you. You can't be here. Your business can't be the first one. These other things, your foundation, such as health. I can't stress it enough. I can't stress health enough, especially because I got a couple scares lately. And, whether it was those, anxious moments on the job sites or whether it was hearing about some other possible issues or things I might have. No, don't worry about me. Nothing crazy or life threatening. Though it's kind of a wake up call, knowing that we're not resilient to everything and we have to change our habits, have to change our diets, have to exercise daily, things like that. They're staples, and those are the things that are going to help us get from point A to point B and eventually point C. We really need to take control. And you can tell me, whatever you want. I don't care. I don't care what age you are. I've done this my whole life. I've done that. I smoked my whole life. I drank my whole life, and I'm still fine. Honestly, power to you. Power to you. If you are 70 years old and you are still drinking and smoking every single day, and you're running a successful business, and you have a very happy life, whatever it is, maybe you have kids, maybe you don't, you provide. Hey, power to you. If that's what makes you happy and you're crushing it and you're enjoying life to the fullest, power to you. Though many of us won't be as fortunate. Many of us, health will get in the way, especially just based on the type of world that we live in. Just the stress alone that we get from these 9-to-5s, or from whether or not you're running a 9-to-5, if you're trying to run your own business, just this fast-paced world that we live in. It's such a fast-paced world. Time flies by like there is no tomorrow. I mean, that's how quick each these days go by. In the flash of a heartbeat, in a second, the time just flies by. It's insane, and it's what you do with this time. It's I feel. I don't want to be preaching here or anything. I don't want to be making it sound like I'm old, because I'm not. I'm 29. I got ways ahead of me, though. I got plenty of time ahead of me. It's just that things matter more. I had this conversation with a good friend. His name is Damien. We've been doing this kind of lately, and hopefully we continue it. We go to like a Russian bathhouse, and yes, I know. It's kind of weird, right? Russian bathhouse. What the hell am I doing there? Though it's a great thing. I have 2 points I want to make of it. One, nowadays, as we grow older, as our values change, as we have other things that come into our lives, like families, significant others, maybe kids, we don't have as much time for those friends or for the people that once were very close to us, though now we just life gets in the way. That shouldn't be any reason though to let those people out of your life. There should be no reason, because there's too many amazing people out there that we should stay connected with, and it's a healthy thing to also be just to interact with others, and to get out of your little circle. It is a healthy thing. You get ideas that way. You grow. You're just able to collaborate. We were meant to, as species, we weren't meant to just be there alone. We were meant to collaborate and be with each other and help each other grow. And I was able to connect with a good friend lately because we found a common ground, and that common ground was a Russian bathhouse. And yes, it's like a sauna, Turkish bath thing. There's saunas and hot, cold pools. And nowadays, I care a lot about stuff like that, about getting away, about being able to zone out, about being able to kind of cleanse or clean out myself, my body, get my mind to kind of think, be in the moment. And my friend has the same values now at this point in his life as well. He's about a year and a half older than me. We're in the same age group, and we both used to be, bestest of friends. I like to think we still are. And this has really reconnected us lately, and it's been great. Like he really mentioned this, and I want to give him a shout out. He finds a common ground with people, like with his other friend. He found that they both like to do sports, and they both have families now, or in the process, and they play tennis once in a while. They both get the exercise in, and they still get to catch up. And with us, it was going to these to this Russian bathhouse, and it's been great. And that was one of the things that came out of it. The other thing that came out of going to this bathhouse was sort of getting a moment to get away and getting a moment to recharge and recuperate and focus on my health. There's been a lot of studies out there and things about going into like super hot temperatures and then super cold temperatures and really just messing with your body, that it promotes like growth hormones and just releases different changes in your cells as your body's not used to these quick, sudden hot, sudden cold changes. It allows your body to grow both mentally and physically. And that's been something I just, trying to toss more health things into the mix. I can't stress health enough. And it just lately it's been very on my mind. It's been very on my mind just because in order to keep doing these day-to-day things, these day-to-day hustles and struggles of running Hodgepodge and still doing these podcasts and reaching out to people, networking, getting awesome individuals on the show to provide awesome content for you. Health is number one at the end of the day. It is. And I think that all of us need to always, reassess our health and get regular checkups, or if it's not checkups, then do whatever other way you feel keeps you healthy or just in line and keeps you accountable, as it is very important, though whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. With that said, Hodgepodge has been, things have been good. I got somebody coming on board. He's going to be, I haven't talked about it too much yet, though, hopefully things work out. I don't want to jinx anything right now, though. He's supposed to come on board as like the head of operations, kind of more head of the sales department, kind of another managerial type of role here at Hodgepodge, which is huge. We haven't really introduced that too much yet, though. I have one person, Steve. He's the crew manager, so that's one role that I sort of have expanded as part of the firm, and now we're bringing on another person, kind of at more my level, kind of dealing with more business type day-to-day things like the operations and sales, for example. And it's pretty big. There's a lot happening. I mean, I being at this moment here, knowing that I'm about to bring someone in salaried, literally starting today, this day that this episode is being released, it's a big, it's a game changer. We got a lot of things lined up. He's going to go to events today. As you're listening to this podcast, if you're listening to it today on Wednesday, we are doing an event together where we are recruiting individuals from schools to join Hodgepodge. And it's a game changer. This is huge. I feel kind of weird about it because just, bringing in someone else that's going to help me out to do a lot of things that I've been doing, bringing in more sales, helping kind of run the structure and organize things and focus on more the future and long-term outlook of Hodgepodge. It's big. I mean, my business partner played a role in that, and he still does, though he's really hands off. He's a lot my mentor. He deals with a lot of the resale, charitable donation type things, and he's kind of there as much as he could be, though he's also running other companies. He has a big family. He can't do it all. So this is kind of big. This is big. It's definitely taking things to the next level. It's another step. It hasn't been easy because, to come on terms with someone that's coming more in sort of a managerial position is not easy as well. A lot of moving parts, a lot of moving pieces, though it's exciting. This individual has went to some great schools, and to know that someone is this excited to join Hodgepodge, and, we're excited to bring him on board. It's huge, and it means a lot. It just kind of shows the progression of the company, and it's almost, it's like bittersweet. I guess it should be very sweet. It's crazy that, just like a year and 4 months or so later, here we are, bringing in people that actually from good schools wanted to come on board to our company. It's almost hard to explain. I don't want to go too much into it, as this is all just happening. It's just happening, and who knows if it's going to work out. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be a week or 2 long thing, and adios. We're going to go back to step B. We're not going to go back to step A. No way. We're going to go back to step B, as we're already past step A. But either way, it is exciting, and it's a lot's happening, a lot's going on. So I want to keep you posted on that, and definitely want to talk more about that, and talk about health, and talk about the different things that I'm trying to do to keep myself in shape, keep my brain in shape, as this definitely is not an easy role. Running a business is not an easy role. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm not saying that you should. I'm saying it's definitely worthwhile to pursue and try out, as you'll never know what could have been. And that's just the way I am. I'm always going to try something out and go for it and give it my all. Phew. All right. That was a mouthful. I hope you enjoyed that. Rants and Recaps, episode 54. We got so many exciting interviewees coming up. I can't wait to share them. I'm going to be featured on a couple podcasts as well myself. I'm going to talk more about that as those interviews are going to be scheduled. I don't want to really jinx anything or kind of put the carriage in front of the horse, if that makes sense, right? I never get that one right. I don't know why, though. I still say it, but you know exactly what I mean. And yes, so many exciting things. Let us know. Let us know who you're excited to see on the show. I have some just a quick notable names. I have Zachary Babcock. I have Yogi Chris. You might have heard of him. You might have not. Big up and coming yoga-er. I don't know if that's the right term, but out in Cali. So I'm super excited for that one. I got Amanda Bailey, Lauren Davis, just to name a few. Super stoked. Can't wait. And so many more in the works as well. Let us know who you want to hear on the show. If there's someone you want me to pursue, and then I'll make it my goal to go out there and get that person on the show. Or if there's someone you think that would be an amazing addition or fit to this show, please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. That being said, I know you all love when I say that. That being said, hope you crush the rest of your week, and we'll be talking again soon. Peace.
That is all for this episode of Boss to Boss. Your next step is to visit bosstoboss.com, where you will find proven techniques followed by professionals to help you make that next step. Again, that is boss2boss.com. And remember, the time is now.